What's up, dude? How you doing?
Good, dude.
All right. So this is like it's like a high and tight skin fade on the sides, and on the top here it's kind of like a modified flat top. So up here will be a lot longer than back here. So the idea is to have a transition from the front to the back. So I like to start it off with just a 1.5 all the way up the side, since we're doing a skin fade, so pretty tight, don't need a lot of length hanging off the side here. So the way I cut hair is kind of a combination of like what I learned in barber school, of course what I learned after, and a lot of what I learned here working with these guys. And that's just kind of to get the bulk out of the way. And I'll start my skin line here.
Kind of a cool different thing here. Yeah, good to see you too. Have a good rest of your weekend. You too.
And even though it's going to be a high skin fade, I like to leave a little bit of meat there to blend in. Make sure I got both sides kind of the same height here. All right. Take this off here. And I'll get a towel. So I'm going to shave the side so it's nice, close skin. And then when you're doing the hot lather here on the sides, I like to kind of go, up against the grain. Almost it seems like it kind of fluffs it out and makes it softer. I'm gonna get a hot towel. It's not too hot there? Get the hair extra soft here so it'll be like butter when you shave. Sometimes people come in with lots of product in their hair, and a hot towel you can kind of work some of it out up here if you have to. I'll do some more. And when I start shaving, I don't want to go all the way up to right where I balded him out here. I like to leave just a little bit extra just so I have a little bit more room to get the straight razor line out. And I'm sure a lot of guys know at home when you're shaving, you stretch the skin on your face to keep the skin taut. And same thing with the shaving the sides of the head here, just kind of keep it taut a little bit. You don't want to cut the ear, of course. So keep that out of the way. Sometimes I have to go sideways with it to try to go with the shape of the head. And my posture's not that great as a barber, so that's one of the things I'm working on this year. New year, new me. I like to take my time with the straight razor. On my buddy Justin's hair here, with his blonde hair, the fade's a little bit more forgivable with blending and everything, and versus, you know, really dark hair. You're gonna see lines, and you have to work it out a little bit more. But so it just all depends on somebody's hair, really. A little bit of aftershave. I'll get this back on here, and then I can kind of see a little bit of where I still left some of that. I'll take the master. I've always liked the master, and I know that if I open it up all the way, that's a 1. So I'll go there. This is kind of an extra step from starting with the 1.5 on the sides here, but I like to spin the chair. It kind of makes it easier where you're not constantly jumping back and forth. And I'll do the trimmer again here, even to make this line here a little bit. To clean it up a little bit. And I'll take this wall shaver and get just where between the shaved and the trimmer here. Like if you take this and push it down, it kind of gets the line out, so that way you're not making an extra line. And I like to use the mirror, because what it looks like right here to me is different than farther away, and that's what people are going to see more often. And I'll just close this halfway, and then just halfway up from the 1 that I already did, I'll do this. And you know, trying to do like a flick out motion will help to keep, you know, less lines. So I did that all the way around, then I'll just close it all the way. Just go right for that line you see right there. Maybe I'll open it back up because I didn't get through here quite well enough. Something I heard from a barber, I'm not sure who it was, but you know, you get 2 good barbers together, both really good. You ask them to do the same haircut, and they're going to look a little different, and people are going to prefer one of those haircuts over the other, even though they're both great. So, just like with tattoos or, you know, anything, but. And I'll take my 0 guard and For this one, I'm just gonna close it all the way. Normally I would do it just a notch open, but for this, just trying to keep it nice and smooth. And the back here is always the hardest part. Some people love the divots and right around their area of the crown, and so maybe getting through there a few more times always helps. And yeah, just kind of opening and closing the clipper, get the transition smooth. Bring him down here. Now I'm going to do the 1.5 again here and take this stuff right there. Just do some water for now. I know sometimes it helps if you put something, it'll just help it stay up a little bit while you're doing this, but I'll use the flat top comb, and then Ray showed me this modified 0A, so it cuts through real easy. So yeah, I like to drag this up and make sure there's a good length up here for it to stand, and I'll try to kind of go down here a little closer to the head as I go back. And Justin's got real straight hair, so it's kind of like a perfect haircut for him. And I'll go here to the side. And cutting this like a flat top helps just for, you know, the shape and everything. He probably combs it forward like this and then just pushes the front up, you know, but just getting this good shape here. I'll take this here, go straight up. I don't want to cut into this here too much because that's still the front. So. Alright, I did all that work. Guess what? I'm going to use this thing. You know, at first I kind of thought these things were cheating a little bit, I'll admit. But, you know, who made the rules, right? Who made the rules? Nobody. I think it's definitely important to understand how to cut a flat top first before using one of these. But... And then I'll even still go back through here and check it with scissors. Kind of get that good from the bangs to the where it starts to get a lot shorter here. All right. like to wet the hair when I start to blend here because I feel like I can see the weight line or the heaviness of the hair versus the shorter hair, so I see where I need to blend, really. As I like to say, you know, if you don't like your haircut, it might grow on you. So I'm just going to blend the sides here to the top. And I like to go sideways like this versus just always up like this. It's good for different things, but I like to like look down this way and see, I can see where it's hanging. And then I'll go back here and even go up into the top here a little bit. Now I see something here. And I know that this specific comb with the right up against the head is a 1.5, so I know that that's perfect to blend from a 1.5 up to longer hair. And sometimes, rather than just going up or side, I'll even go down like this. And bring the hair forward. And I'll blow dry it here. I'll do some texturizing up here to just help the front here blend even more with the back or the middle. And then I'll even use the texturizing scissors to just kind of correct any of the transition from the sides up here to the top. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist as a barber, for better or worse.
Always better.
All right. Put some product in. And this is the Russell Gray. It's a good one it's a nice dry look and a good hold. And then I think, you know, you put product in, sometimes you can even find some more spots that I need to work on, like that, obviously. I don't like that. Yeah, maybe just do a little bit of freehand here. Let's get these corners here real quick. Don't be ashamed of your hair. Everybody's got it. Everybody's got it. All right. I can let him weave like that. Yeah. Oh, got my cord there. So this here, yeah, high and tight, modified flat top. There you go.